Another thing is rebuilding your identity. Who are you beyond that pain? Who are you beyond that abuse? Who are you beyond that trauma? Look in the mirror. Look at yourself. Look at how beautiful you are. Look at how strong you are. Look at how vibrant you are. Don't let what happened to you define you. You define yourself. You define how you're going to live your life. You define how you're going to feel. Not anybody else deciding that for you. Another thing is
welcome to the No More Secrets program, August 2025. This month we came together under the theme, Moving Towards Empowerment, a safe space where silence breaks, stories are shared, and healing begins. Here, every voice matters, every story matters, and together we rise.
The topic today is moving towards empowerment. I will introduce the topic. I will give like a kind of highlight of what the topic is about, and then I will stop recording, and then I will give us time to talk about what we can do to help us move forward, move towards empowerment. And then I will give opportunity for, we have someone new, I'll give opportunity for her to share her story. And then if any one of us want to share our story again, we can. But in the meantime, we'll just let her share her story and then we'll move from there. And today's topic, moving towards empowerment, it's actually about taking a small but intentional step towards gaining your power back. A lot of us, when we go through abuses or traumas that come with it, we tend to lose our power. We tend to be silenced. But today's topic is going to help us to learn how to empower ourselves, how to move towards gaining that power back, how to move towards gaining our be able to talk and not be silent anymore. And that is why this program is called No More Secret, because majority of us, we keep what happened to us a secret, but now it's not going to be a secret anymore. And for the fact that you're bold enough to come to this space, that is a step towards empowerment. And I'm glad that you all are here. That was how I started. You first of all build trust and find someone that you can trust, you can talk to about what happened to you. That is you moving towards empowerment. A lot of times we don't want to talk about it. This is a very sensitive topic to talk about. It took me years before I was able to talk about what happened to me. And I know that is how it is with a lot of other people. But I encourage us to share our story. If you don't want to do it publicly, you can find someone. I mean, I'm glad you guys are coming here to share your story, and I'm glad it's helping you all. But if you don't want to come to a space like this, just find someone you trust. Talk to them about it. Because the more, there's a saying in my language that says that problem shared is problem half solved. Even if that person is not able to solve your problem, for the fact that you have shared that problem with that person, you're going to feel a lift. You're going to feel lighter. And I remember the first time we started this program. Remember what you told me? You said after the program, when we were leaving, you said you felt lighter. That is how it is. When you share your story, you feel lighter. So, and then people around you will notice that change. And I'm a living proof. When I started talking about what I went through and sharing it with not just my family members, but with other people, I still feel like I feel lighter every day. And that is why I encourage us to talk about it. So when we talk about moving towards empowerment, there are steps that we can take. And the thing about it is, it's what, okay, so it has stages, it has steps but people's path, it's not the same. Like the way I move forward towards empowerment might not be the way that you will move forward towards empowerment. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I've seen it's just like pain. The way I perceive pain is not the way you perceive pain, and it's not the way you perceive pain. Everybody perceives pain differently, and that is why healing also, we heal in different ways, different stages, and not what works for me will work for you. But I encourage us to at least try, because when you try, that's you helping yourself towards healing, towards empowerment. And then the one step that I know that a lot of us run away from is acknowledging that what happened to you actually happened. Once you acknowledge it and you talk about it or you journal about it, just share your story. That is you breaking that silence. That is you regaining your voice. And then when you acknowledge it, you find a safe space that you can talk about it. You just talking to someone, a therapist, a counselor, whoever you feel comfortable, a pastor, a mentor, whoever you feel comfortable talking to, you talking to that person, you're breaking that silence and you're regaining or reclaiming your power. The next step is healing your inner self. And when we talk about healing your inner self, it's all about like coming to the space and talking about it, like meaning what you're saying. Meaning when you're saying, I'm gonna forgive those people that did this to me, you mean it, you forgive them. Meaning when you say, I'm gonna forgive myself, you forgive yourself. And forgiving yourself will help you with your self, of course, it will help you with reclaiming your power and letting go of your pain. It's not easy. And unless you've been through it, you cannot tell someone, oh, let go of your pain, because you don't know what they are going through. You don't know what kind of pain they are having. You have to be there. You have to be there before. You have to, like, you must have gone through something like that to be able to tell someone else, hey, I know how you feel. And even with you going through it, you can't even tell someone, I know how you feel. But I can relate. I in particular, for one, I can relate with everyone here, because talk about it, I've been there. Whatever it is, I have been through it. So that is why I'm not gonna say I know how you feel, because I don't know how you feel, but I can relate with what you have been through, because I have been through the same. So, and then another thing is rebuilding your identity. Who are you beyond that pain? Who are you beyond that abuse? Who are you beyond that trauma? Look in the mirror. Look at yourself. Look at how beautiful you are. Look at how strong you are. Look at how vibrant you are. Don't let what happened to you define you. You define yourself. You define how you're going to live your life. You define how you're going to feel. Not anybody else deciding that for you. That is moving towards empowerment. Okay, and then speaking out. You speaking out, you are gaining your power back. I am speaking out because I got tired of being silent. I got tired of being powerless. I decided on my own that I want to gain my power back. I don't want to be silenced anymore. I want to speak out. I was suffocating. And that is how I started this program. And that is how I wrote all the books that I wrote, because I want it to be out there. I don't want to suffocate anymore. I don't want to be silent anymore. And that is what I want each and every one of you to do. That is how I want you to feel. I want you to take care of yourself, forgive yourself, and then be able to forgive others. Love yourself. And then with that, you are moving towards empowerment. And then last step of thriving and inspiring others, I will use myself for example. Whatever I went through, when it all happened to me, I was silent. I kept hiding. But look at me now. I am thriving. I am not just, I don't call us victors. We are victorious. We are survivors. We are thriving. We are empowered. We are brave. We are beautiful. And we should not let anybody else define us or define how we feel or define how we look. We are wonderful and beautifully made by God. And that is how we should feel. That is our affirmation. We are bold, we are strong, we are brave, we are beautiful. And nobody will ever silence us. We are powerful, we are empowered. And that is what I want to leave you with today. And then I'm going to turn this off, and then we will talk about it, and then I will give you all the affirmations that you can use to empower yourself. And some of you that know me very well, I have like my dresser in my room, I have sticky notes everywhere around my mirror. And the reason why I do that is like every morning when I wake up, I pick a word from one of the stickers, and that will be my affirmation for the day. Sometimes I have a bunch of it. I have one that will tell you, you are beautiful, you are bold, you're strong, and then that will be in my head throughout the day. I have some that will tell me, Chioma, you don't belong in the corner, and nobody will ever put you in the corner. I have a bunch of it. I have one that said, no effort or effect whatsoever is worth your anger, because anger will drain your energy. And I mean, it's all, I just have it stuck on my mirror. And every morning I get up, I pick one, and that will be my affirmation. And I encourage you all to do it. I'm not saying write things and stick it on your mirrors, but I'm just saying, just make sure you tell yourself something positive every day, every minute, every second. I'm not doing that for you. I'm not saying do that to validate yourself. You don't need validation, because you are all strong. For you to be here, you are all strong already. So yes, you're all empowered already. But I do that to remind myself who I am and how I should feel. And I encourage you all to empower yourself. Thank you.
Today's stories were shared. Courage was awakened and hope was restored. The No More Secrets program is more than a gathering, it's a movement of healing, empowerment, and transformation. As we leave, we carry this truth. Your story matters. Your healing matters. You matter. This is only the beginning. Join us on this journey, because together